Hey Pirate fans, welcome to Around the Hall. Created by Michael Stamm and Ryan Johnston, this show will keep you up to date all things Seton Hall Athletics. I'm Beth Berardi.
And I'm Shank. We'll be your hosts as we take you around the hall this season.
Women's soccer took a trip down to South Jersey this past weekend to play their rivals Ryder, with the Magician continuing her act with another stellar performance on Sunday. Natalie Tavana scored the only goal of the game in the 65th minute as the Pirates sailed to their second victory of the season. The senior has now netted 19 in her career.
In addition to Natalie Tavana's performance, we wanted to highlight the freshman class who have also been shining in these first couple of games. Kylie Ray, Olivia Beauvoir, and Tori Angelo are all names, along with the rest of this freshman class, that have been making headlines. Beauvoir already has 2 assists under her belt in just 3 matches as a Pirate. And there's just one more that we wanted to talk about. Nina Davis scored her first collegiate goal this past Thursday against Lehigh. Here are Nina's thoughts on the goal. Nina, congrats on your first goal against Lehigh. Break down the moment for me. Tell me about the play.
So honestly, it started from the back line. We just had a couple good passes. It got up to Nat, and she was able to hit it in for me to tap it in. So honestly, I'm just so grateful to have those people behind me to give me that play, and to have that moment was just amazing.
Tell me about how important it is to have upperclassmen like you have in order to kind of get you through the beginnings of that freshman year. I know it can be scary coming onto campus. You have all these things going on, but how has that upperclassmen group helped you?
So the upperclassmen group have been amazing. They've always supported me. They've been there for us. They've showed us what it's like to be a great leader, and they've just been amazing role models. And honestly, the captains too. They're great leaders. They're great motivators, and they're the reason why we work so hard every day on the field.
Is there something you're most looking forward to the rest of the way?
Honestly, I'm really looking forward to us doing really well in the season, and I have a really good feeling about us doing well this year. So I'm really excited.
Nina, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Seton Hall men's soccer traveled down to Miami this past weekend to start off their season, where they took down FIU in a 1-0 match. Augustine Resch scored his first goal of the season in the 60th minute, thanks to a corner kick from Virgil Dalignol.
This marks the second time the junior defender has scored in his collegiate career, earning him Big East Defensive Player of the Week, and it came against an opponent that made the NCAA tournament just a season ago. PSN's David Smith caught up with fellow member of the backline and captain Liam Guske to discuss Thursday's win.
That was probably one of the toughest ways you could open up the season, going all the way down to your home state of Florida, playing against a team that made the NCAA tournament, finished top 35 in the rankings. What was it like to come out of that road trip with a victory?
The first 30 minutes, we weathered the storm. We knew it was going to be like that, the way they press and the intensity. And it's also their home opener, too, so it's, they have the adrenaline. But, I think that's the way we played, too. We were able to weather the storm and then really get after them in the second half. And I think we never really thought we were going to lose that game going into the second half and throughout it.
From a chemistry standpoint, what did that road trip do to you guys? And how close were you guys coming into the season, given that you had so many newcomers?
Yeah, we did a lot of team bonding things throughout the preseason, like our trip to the Hamptons. Spent I think 3 or 4 days there. That was obviously a great time, just growing close with the boys and getting to know each other, living with each other for those few days, spending pretty much every minute of preseason together. I do think we have a great team bond, and we hang out all day, every day for 10 months straight, so it's
that'll do it.
Yeah, team chemistry I think is off the charts. So
now that you guys are nationally ranked, does the mindset change, or is it the same thing going into the season?
I would say it's the same thing going into the season. Obviously it changes a little seeing that number. We just have to stay focused and keep doing what we've been doing and what our plan was throughout this season, and not really pay attention to it for the most part.
Volleyball played their exhibition match against FDU this past week, winning all 4 sets that they played. Within the first 3 sets, setter Maddie Klungel had 27 assists and 9 kills. Senior Perry Lucas added an additional 10 kills. Newcomers Reagan Merck and Grace Turner made their debut as Pirates with 5 kills each, Merck adding 7 digs and Turner adding 3 blocks.
The Pirates are back in action this weekend as they head down to the Florida Atlantic Invitational. This comes after the games tonight, where men's soccer takes on UAlbany, along with women's soccer taking on Princeton. The Florida Atlantic Invitational lasts from August 30th to the 31st, and the Pirates will face Ball State, FAU, and Bryant. On Saturday, men and women's cross country will be at the Salisbury Fall Classic, and men's golf will debut their season at the Alex Lagowitz Memorial.
To round out the weekend, Sunday, the men's soccer team will be here at O&T Carroll Field playing Manhattan, and the women's soccer team will be down in North Carolina playing the Tar Heels. On Wednesday, September 4th, Seton Hall is having their involvement fair. Seton Hall Athletics and the Pirate Sports Network will both have tables, so come check us out on the green from 12 to 3.
You can catch all further episodes of Around the Hall when they debut during halftime of the first home game each week on the Pirate Sports Network, which you can watch on the Flow Sports app. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.